Hey guys, Jeremy223 here with my regionals recap video. So I ran my zombie deck. Basically, I'll just tell the story. Friday I got to work at 6, and I went to my friend Jeremy's house, and it was me and our buddies, and we all spent the night there, getting ready to go early on Saturday. Um, we stayed up till like 2 in the morning and woke up at like 6, so we had 4 hours of sleep, which isn't too bad. Kind of broke my rules there a little bit, but it was really hard to get to sleep when we're all trying to finish our last minute stuff. I made some changes to my zombie deck the night before, and what I did was I side decked all the original stuff because I knew the original stuff was working well. I wanted to see how this worked out, and it it ended up being a good idea to side deck my original stuff because my main deck at the regionals was absolutely crap. Um, but the side deck always won. It was so stupid. Um, so we get up Saturday and we head down there. We get there at like 8:40, and there are a lot of people there, and it is not a big place. There was a ton. There must have been at least 250 people there. It was stupid. The cap I read on Pojo was 135, and they went to 250. Or a lot of that. It was at least 200, and there was still too much. It was still way too much. The fire marshal, if the fire marshal had come, they would have kicked everyone out because it was stupid and it was breaking. It was fire hazard. It was fire hazard. It was so claustrophobic you couldn't move without bumping into like 9 people. I hated it. I got there, got my deck list all sorted out. More on the deck list later because that was fun. First round, GBs. The dude across from me was super cocky, from what I could tell. In the first round, he demolished me because I had that terrible deck. The second game, I demolished him because of Book of Moon and Raikou were just owning him. The third game, the same thing. Book of Moon and double Raikou. I got 2 Raikous on my opening hand. I set one, he killed it. I set the other one, he killed that. He got so mad because I was milling all my good stuff, like Mizuki and Plague Spreader and stuff. And I killed him super fast. So I beat the first guy with my side deck. All my other friends lost. Every single one of my friends lost first round. Next match, quick draw. First game, I beat him with my original deck, which was the main deck, which was bad. For those of you that are wondering what my original deck was, I sided out the Chaos and decided to try a Gravekeeper Spy Descendant engine with Emergency Teleport and Psychic Commander so I could spam Arcanite Magician. And it worked a couple times. I did get Arcanite out a couple times during the day. But first game I beat him, the second game he beat me, and then the third game I sided into my ridiculous Chaos, which is basically my entire 15 card side deck, and beat him. And he was like, he was really cool. He was the best guy I played all day. I had so much fun playing against him. Third match, against Harold. I got a round 1 game loss because I had 16 cards in my extra deck. So that's completely my fault. I wasn't mad about that. I was an idiot. I beat him the first game of my original deck, which was stupid. And that's because he couldn't play Harold because I saw him warning the Sonic Bird, and then I saw him warning the Manju. Second game, or the third game, I guess technically, he beat me. So I went down to 2-1. At this point, I couldn't take it anymore. The place was so crowded; it smelled so bad. There were so many people that didn't shower. And it was so obvious. The guy in the third round was probably the nicest guy I've ever met in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's ridiculous how mad he was at the judges for giving me a game loss. He didn't want to win like that. But I mean, so we couldn't take it anymore. My friends are all 0-3 because they're playing. One of them was playing Fortune Ladies, the other was playing Jirax, the other one was half asleep all day. So we all left after round 3. It's not because I didn't leave. Like, I want to point this out. I didn't leave because I lost a round. I didn't care. I left because I couldn't move. It was hard to breathe, and it was smelly as hell down there. TJ Collectibles, I know you're not going to watch this video. The next time you host a regional, you cannot do it in your place. There are way too many people that want to play from all over New England that have to come to Massachusetts and play in this crowded area. So that's basically my day, guys. I'm sorry I wasn't like super awesome with my zombies and whatever. I did learn some things. My side deck was a good idea, but the main deck should have been my side deck. My side deck should have been in my main deck, and my side deck should have been actual side deck cards. Because if I had had Divine Wrath in there for Herald, something like that, I would have, and it would have been amazing. So, just as a note, I would like to say the zombies did really good. Nobody saw them coming, so nobody had anything to really side against them. The GB player threw Thunder Kings and Dimensional Fissure, but MST and whatever took care of that, so it didn't matter. Um, I'm really sorry, guys, that I didn't do better. Like, I want to apologize to you all profusely because I know I was talking about this a long time, but I couldn't take it anymore. And I was getting a headache. I was getting some sort of cold. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I have a bit of a cold right now because people went to regionals while they were sick, and I want to kill them for that. Um, but yeah, so my zombies were good. Uh, I didn't get a chance to meet anyone. I actually, in round three, sat next to Fino Black. I'm sure you guys might have heard of him. He's on YouTube a lot. I didn't introduce myself. I was too focused on getting my game loss and beating Harold. And um, then, after, I just left. So, Fino, if you ever see this, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. I was the guy sitting across from the person in round three that was to your left. He was playing the Herald deck. I was playing the zombie deck across from him. If you go to the Peabody Regionals, I'm sure we can meet up. I'll actually have a video camera by then, which is another thing I'm sorry for. Um, I didn't want to spend money on a video camera because Black Friday is coming up, and I'll be able to get one for like $50. So I'm gonna get one then. The next regionals is in January. I want to go to it. It's in Peabody, Massachusetts, at a Holiday Inn. So if I do end up going, I'm just gonna get a goddamn hotel room and be there already. So just as a small little recap, I couldn't stay. All my friends were complaining that I was the only one that was winning, and they wanted to go home, and I went with them because they're my friends, and it's more important to me to have fun with my friends than to um, win a regional tournament, which I still could have topped easily if I had just gone 7-1 or whatever. So we went back, played some cards. I gotta fix my deck up again, and I'll probably post a version 3 of my Chaos Zombies. Um, Not much is coming out in the next set for my Chaos Zombies. I guess Glow Up Bulb is the only thing I'm gonna really need for that deck, from what I see so far. Maybe Skullmeister or whatever it is. Um, so yeah, unfortunately I didn't get the top, so I don't have my invite. But if I do get my invite, which should happen at the next regionals, I will be going to nationals next year. I've already said this. I have the income to start saving up for those kinds of vacations. I know my friend wants to go to Japan next year as well, and if all works out, I can go to both. So um, I hope you guys enjoyed my little recap. The motto of the story is don't have regionals in places that are too small. That was horrendous. It was so hard to move around. I couldn't take it anymore. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but my hygiene comes first, and I got sick because of that regional. So I'm sorry. Yeah, that's really all I can say, guys. Thanks for all the good luck wishes. I'm sorry they kind of went wasted, but hopefully next time I can do better. I'll bring you guys probably another. It'll probably be another zombie deck that I bring because I have so much fun with the zombies. So yeah, until next time, guys. Just peace out and thanks so much for your support.